Welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. Congratulations yesterday. We thank God for another big success yesterday. All the games being provided yesterday were successful. To be honest, we had a sweet landslide yesterday because the games did not stress us. We did not complain. We did not shout. All the games went smoothly without stress. So let me run through the result of yesterday because it's very, very important to talk about your past results. And yesterday games did amazingly well. So as I am explaining these results to you, or as I'm calling back the results, ensure you are hitting the like button to show support and to say thank you for yesterday's games. So let's run through the yesterday's games results. I'll be very fast. We talked about from the Belarus Vishaya Liga. We said Ishlok versus Gomel. My prediction was over 1.5 goals at 1.31 odd. I told you that based on my statistics I explained to you yesterday, these two teams, even though they are not good in goal scoring, they know how to concede. And it happened yesterday. They scored themselves. The game ended up playing 3-1. The Ishlok scored first half. At the 36th minute, the away team equalized very, very early, and the home team won the game at full time. I told you that this particular match is going to have both teams to score because they are good in goal scoring. Sorry, they are not good in goal scoring, but they are good in conceding. These two teams did it yesterday. No matter how maybe good a team is, as long as that team knows how to concede, expect goals. And it happened yesterday. They played 3-1 and the game went very well. The second game was from the Bolivia Division Professional, in which I said National Potosi versus the strongest. And I told you guys that my prediction was over 1.5 goals. And they are going to score themselves. But my prediction was over 1.5 goals. And there's a very good chance of both teams to score. The strongest lost 5-1. I told you that National Potosi at home, based on our statistics yesterday, are very good in goal scoring at least around 28 goals in a space of maybe a short match. You saw the statistics yesterday. I don't need to explain more about it. And National Potosi won 5-1 yesterday against the strongest. So that was successful also. From the Lithuania A-Liga, this was the most, let me just say, the most tight match yesterday because I was surprised why the odds were rising up. The match from the Lithuania A-Liga. So the team that was giving us problem to pronounce their name, Saulai and Rechenai, if you can remember, I was struggling to call these names yesterday. We said over 1.5 goals. It was at 1.37 odd, but yesterday, before the game kicked off, the odd went to almost 1.60. I was getting a little worried, but I've done my statistics already, so I was confident. And God helping us, they played 2-0. Saulali scoring 1 goal in each half. And I told you guys that the home team will also win that game because the away team are good in conceding. The last game was from the Norway Elite Seren, in which I told you that the game between Viking and SK Ban, I said SK Ban is going to score over 0.5 goals and the match is going to end in a both teams to score, in which SK Ban scored Viking and Viking scored, in which I gave Viking to score over 0.5. Viking scored 1-1 in the first half and they finished the game 3-1. Viking won the game 3-1. So there was both teams to score. The 3 games I said they're going to have both teams to score ended up in a both teams to score. So guys, we thank God for yesterday. That is our yesterday's result. Now is by the way. So we pray for today also. We hope that today goes as planned. God helping us, we are going to win our today's games. So let me call them for you as quick as possible. For those who won yesterday, if you want to show support, if you want to say thank you, Jb Predictz, for the games yesterday and the day before yesterday, because we are on a 3 days straight winning. If you want to say thank you, then it's fine. The super thanks button is under you after the like button. Just you will see it close to themselves. Super thanks is to show appreciation for the work I've been doing so far. So that is by the way. Let's dive straight to today's games. Today's games are just 4 in numbers with a total of 2 odds, 2.37 odd, well analyzed. Now, I did not select a lot of games, just 2 odds. You can stick well on them because the statistics that is backing them up are amazing. So God helping us, we are going to achieve today's games also. So let's dive straight to business. Ensure you like this video and ensure you subscribe. I've used 5 minutes to talk about yesterday's results to show how impressive our games have been doing so far. So let's dive straight to the games for today. The first match is from the Norway Elite Serene. We have Stormsgodset versus Bodo Glimt. And my prediction here is Bodo Glimt to win either of the halves. Why am I giving Bodo Glimt to win either of the halves? I will explain to you. And as I proceed, I will give you other options that you can go with in case the Bodo Glimt to win either half is small for you, because Bodo Glimt to win either half is at 1.25. So here the reason why I gave Bodo Glimt to win either of the halves. First of all, let's check their table. Bodo Glimt is staying at the first position on the table, while Stormsgodset is at 12th position, very close to the relegation zone. And if you check, Bodo Glimt has played 11 games, winning 10 games, drawing 1, and lost none. Bodo Glimt has lost 0 games. But coming to Stormsgodset, they've played 10, they've won 3, draw 2, and lost 5. So in that process of Bodo Glimt winning 10 games and drawing 1 game, they have scored the total number in 32 goals. Sorry, Bodo Glimt have scored the total goals of 32. 32 goals in 11 games, conceding only 9 goals. For Stormsgodset, they have scored 11 goals and conceding 14 goals. Now, if you check their home statistics, Bodo Glimt home game statistics, we have Bodo Glimt playing 5 games, winning 5 and drawing 1 game at home. Even in their home again, they have scored 19 goals and conceded 5. So we head to Stormsgodset when they are away, their form in away. At away, Stormsgodset has played 6 games, winning 1, drawing 2, and losing 3, scoring a total of 8 goals and conceding 11 goals. So automatically, you will know that Stormsgodset form, or their losing form, always comes when they are at away. They are not in good form at away. But Bodo Glimt are good both home and away. You understand? Bodo Glimt has not lost any game at home, but they just lost 1. Even in their away, Bodo Glimt has not lost. At home, Bodo Glimt has not lost. So they have not lost any game. Sorry, my mistake. Bodo Glimt has not lost any game. So now let's check the reason why I gave Bodo Glimt to win either half. We all know that Bodo Glimt are the top team in the Norway Elite Serene, and this game should not be a problem to them. But we need to be very, very careful. Let's not just rely on maybe Bodo Glimt are very good, then we'll just relax. So this is the last 5 games Stormsgodset played in their division. They won against Valerenga. They won against Haugesund. They won also against Haugesund. They drew against Oddsbk, and they won against Eik Toksberg. That is the last 5 games for Stormsgodset. For Bodo Glimt, their last 5 games, they won all in a landslide. They won all their games against HamKam, against Ranheim, against Valerenga, against Jokeren, against Vikings. They won all their games. Now we have seen that Bodo Glimt are in a very, very perfect form, while Stormsgodset are shaking a little bit. Now, this is the head-to-head between Stormsgodset and Bodo Glimt. The last match they played, Bodo Glimt won 2-4. Bodo Glimt drew the game, their next game, 2-2. They played 1-1. Bodo Glimt won 7-2 at home, and Bodo Glimt won 1-2 at home. That means the last game they just recently played against themselves, Bodo Glimt played 2-4. Now, in all this record of Bodo Glimt against Stormsgodset, Bodo Glimt won at least 1 half. There's a good number of goals here. You understand? This is where my other possibilities come in. We can have Bodo Glimt to win at full time at 1.52 odd. We can have over 2.5 goals. We can have both teams to score. Why? Because these two teams are good in goal scoring, especially Bodo Glimt. And Bodo Glimt have a very big chance of winning this match because they want to top the table and keep on giving the other teams gap. while Stormsgodset are struggling and looking forward to come up. So based on their head-to-head, Stormsgodset has scored Bodo Glimt in their last 5 meetings. So, and Bodo Glimt has won either of the halves in the same last 5 meetings. Despite one of the games here that they finished 1-1, Bodo Glimt won the first half. So they have, in this game, they have 80% chance. Bodo Glimt has 80% chance to 90% chance of winning at least the first half. You understand? Bodo Glimt has a very good chance of winning the first half. So that is my reason and that is my statistics. So let's just do the last one. When Stormsgodset is at home against Bodo Glimt, how did the game go? We have 5 games here. Stormsgodset is at home. Bodo Glimt won. Bodo Glimt drew the game. Bodo Glimt won. Bodo Glimt won 0-5. Bodo Glimt won 1-3. This is when Stormsgodset is at home facing Bodo Glimt away. So the statistics is going to be the same even though I turn it round. So Bodo Glimt has very good chance of number one, 90% chance of winning the first half, and around 85, or let me just say 70 to 80% chance of winning this game at full time. 85% chance of over 2.5 goals. You understand? So this is my statistics I've told you guys. Based on these statistics, Bodo Glimt is going to win at least one half. So that one is by the side. So if you want to go with Bodo Glimt straight winning, it's up to you. If you want to go with over 2.5 goals, it's up to you. Bodo Glimt to win the game at full time is 1.52 odd. Over 2.5 is 1.40. And both teams to score is 1.53. Bodo Glimt might end up winning this game around 1-3 or 1-2. But I know Bodo Glimt has the chance of winning. But my prediction is Bodo Glimt to win the game, to win either half. Bodo Glimt to win either half. So the next game is still from the Norway Elite terrain, in which I'll be fast about this one. We have Molde versus Haugesund. Molde versus Haugesund. And my prediction here is Molde to win at full time at 1.21 odd. At 1.21 odd. Why am I giving Molde to win at full time? First of all, Molde sits at 6th position in the table and Haugesund sits at 11th position. Molde has played 11 matches, winning 5, drawing 1, and losing 5. To be honest, Molde that we all know that are very good should not be having this kind of losses. Haugesund, on the other hand, has played 10 games, winning 3, drawing 3, and losing 4. So, in the space of those 11 games for Molde, Molde has scored 24 matches and conceded 16 goals. Coming to Haugesund, in the space of the 10 games, they have scored 10 goals and conceding 15 goals. So when Molde is at home, this is their form. Molde at home has won 3 matches. They have played 5 games at home, winning 3, drawing 1, losing 1, scoring 14 goals and conceding 6 goals. While Haugesund in away has played 5 games also, losing 3, drawing 1, winning 1. So this Haugesund, we all know that based on what I'm saying here, they are struggling. But for Molde at home, Molde has a very good record at home. They've scored a total of 14 goals at home, 14 goals in total at home, and conceding just 6. So, as I've said before, Molde is going to win this game at full time. Then let's check their head-to-head. The last 5 games that Molde played, they lost their recent game against BK, and Molde they were at away. Understand? But based on what I'm seeing here, because Molde lost their away match, they won Kristiansand, they won Viking, they won Melhus. It was a cup match, and they won 5-0 at home against Sarpsborg. The last home game they just played here was the one they won 5-0, to show you that Molde are good at home. Now, coming to the last 5 games that Haugesund played, they won against Sarpsborg, they lost against Bradvag, they won against Stormsgodset, they won against Stord at away, and they lost to Tromsø at home. So this is the last 5 games for Haugesund, as I've called also for Molde also. So as you can see, Molde are doing well. It's just that their last game was messed up. And the head-to-head between Haugesund versus Molde, Molde won Haugesund in their last meeting. Molde won Haugesund again. Molde won Haugesund. Molde won Haugesund. Molde won Haugesund. So at home, Molde won 1, 2, 3. Molde won 3 times at home and 2 times in away against the Haugesund. So automatically, we all know that this game is going to go in favor of Molde based on what I've just showed to you guys. Now, when Molde is at home, Molde has 2 games. Molde has 2 games at home. 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 How did it go? Against Shark for when they were at home, how did it go? Molde won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Molde won their last 5 home meetings against Haugesund 1-0, 5-4, 3-1, 3-1, 2-0. This is a direct winning for Molde. So, based on what I've showed you guys and based on how I've explained to you, Molde should be winning this game around 2-0 or 2-1 or possibly 3-1. But Molde should have the edge and the advantage in this game today. So we dive straight to the next game, in which is from the Norway Division 1. We have KFUM Oslo versus Sandnes. My prediction here is KFUM Oslo to win or draw at 1.24 odd. What is my reason? As you can see, KFUM Oslo are sitting 7th on the table, while Sandnes, these people names, while Sandnes are staying on 12th position. Now, in the space of the 12 games KFUM Oslo has played, they have won 5, they have drawn 4, and they have lost 3. While for Sandnes, in the space of 12 games, they've won 3, drew 4, lost 5. The total goals that KFUM Oslo has scored is 19 goals and they have conceded 14. While for Sandnes, the total goals is 17 goals and conceding 16 goals. First thing you're going to note here is that Sandnes are good in conceding, likewise KFUM Oslo. Why did I went for KFUM Oslo to win or draw? Let's check their home record. When KFUM Oslo are at home, they have played 6 matches, winning 3, drawing 2, losing 1. While Sandnes are at away, they have played 5 games, winning 1, drawing 2, losing 2. So, we all know that based on what I've said now, Sandnes are good in conceding in a way. Sandnes at away has scored 6 goals and conceded 6 goals. While KFUM Oslo at home has scored 11 goals and conceded 6 goals. One thing again I've told you before, these two teams are good in conceding. So there's a very big chance and big possibilities of both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. The last 5 games that KFUM Oslo played, they won against Skeid. In the cup match, they won against Asane 4-2. KFUM Oslo beat Kristiansand, a very tough side, 2-0 at home. KFUM Oslo in their cup match, they won 1-2. And their last game is 0-1 winning against Brine, to show that KFUM Oslo has been in a very good form. Coming to Sandnes, they lost their last 3 games, winning their last 2. They won 1-3, 3-2-3, 2-1, 1-3, 1-6. In their last 5 games, they have conceded and they lost 3 times and they won 2 times. While for KFUM Oslo, in some certain match, they did not concede. So, there's a very good chance that KFUM Oslo are going to win today, maybe 2-1. They are head-to-head against each other. We have KFUM Oslo won their last game against Sandnes 3-2. They played 2-2, they played 1-1, they played 1-1, and the last one, KFUM Oslo won 1-0. So based on what I'm seeing here, KFUM Oslo has not lost against Sandnes in their last 5 games, and they scored each other in their last 4 games, and KFUM Oslo won in the 5th one, 1-0. So there's a very good chance of both teams scoring. There's a very good chance of over 2.5. But my prediction is KFUM Oslo to win or draw at full time at 1.21 odd. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Not 1.21, 1.24 odd. There's a very good chance that KFUM Oslo are going to win this game 2-1, 1-0, 3-1. A very good chance because the home team are in good form. So that's my reason for this particular match. Now we dive to the last match of today, in which is from the Sweden Division 1 Nora. Sweden Division 1 Nora against, we have a match from Division 1. Sorry, trying to locate the match here.
2 hours later.
So here is the match against the match between Karlstad versus Dalkurd. My prediction here is over 1.5 goals at 1.21 odd. Here's my reason. These particular teams, we have the Dalkurd are sitting on first position in the table, while the Karlstad are 13th in the relegation zone. They are around the relegation zone. This Dalkurd has played 13 games, winning 10, drawing 1 and losing 2. We have in the space of that games, Dalkurd has scored 23 goals and conceded 8. While for the Karlstad, we have they've played 13 games, they won 4, they drew 2 and lost 7, scoring 16 goals and conceding 20 goals. So based on all these things, you will know that Dalkurd are very good in goal scoring, while Karlstad are also good in goal scoring and they concede a lot also. So at home, what does Karlstad play? Karlstad has played 6 games, winning just 1 at home, drawing 2 and losing 3. They scored 9 goals and conceded 11. 9-11. Wow. They scored 9 and conceded 11. While for the Dalkurd, when they were at away, they played 7 games, winning 5, drawing 1, losing 1. To show that this Dalkurd has been in a very good form and they have a very good chance of also winning this game. But for security reasons and especially for that Karlstad, because their record shows that Karlstad are also good in goal scoring, I went for over 1.5 goals. Now let's check the last 5 games that Karlstad played. They lost their last match 1-2. They won 1-2. They won 1-0 at home. They lost 1-0 and they lost 3-0. Going to Dalkurd drew their last game 1-1 against Tabi. They played 3-0. They won 3-0. They won 1-2. They lost 1-2. And they won 0-1. Dalkurd has been in a very good form, while Karlstad has been struggling. Head-to-head against each other, we have Karlstad won the last meeting against Dalkurd at home 3-1. Dalkurd won 2-1. They played 3-0. Karlstad won 1-2 and Dalkurd won 1-2 and Dalkurd lost 0-1 against Karlstad. So based on what you are seeing here, they have been scoring themselves for their last 4 games they played, and the last one Dalkurd did not score against them. They lost to the Karlstad. So it's not as if Dalkurd is going to lose this game. Dalkurd are the favorites, clear favorites here, but based on my statistics I just showed you guys now, this game has a very good chance of both teams scoring themselves, and a lot of goals is going to be scored in this game. So giving anybody straight winning here or giving anybody to win or draw is going to be very tight. Even though I will give anybody to win or draw, it will be Dalkurd because they are more in good form compared to Karlstad. But Karlstad at home are very stubborn and they have a very good chance of scoring Dalkurd at least 1 goal. So based on this thing I just said, you know that this game is going to end in an over market, in which is over 1.5 or over 2.5, but my prediction is over 1.5 goals. So guys, that is all for today. So let's check Karlstad home from when they were at home. How did they play? Now, they played 2 matches at home against Dalkurd, winning 1 and losing 1. And the last 2 times they played at home, 3-1 and 1-2. So expect goals from this match today. That is all I have to say about this particular game. Thank you for staying with me to this particular time. I know we always spend a lot of times, but it pays off. So anytime I'm explaining like this, you better just listen because it's going to help you. In my explanation, you might find your own decision, maybe based on what I've said. You might not decide, or you might decide to not follow what I've said, but based on what I've explained, you might make your own decision and make your own selection. So I've called the 4 games for us. Bodo Glimt to win in that half, KFUM Oslo to win or draw, Molde to win at full time, and Karlstad versus Dalkurd over 1.5 goals at full time. The total odds is 2.37, so ensure you stake wisely. You can stake well on the games, but ensure you stake wisely. I wish each and every one of you success. This is football and anything is bound to happen. So get aware of that. Just be aware that this is football. Even though you bring the best statistics, anything can still happen, but we also pray and always pray for success. I will see you tomorrow and I wish each and every one of you a very big success as we have been having in the recent days, and I pray we win this one also because it's very sweet to win and it's very painful to lose, but it's part of football. So take good care of yourself, ensure you like the video and hit the subscribe button. Take care and I'll see you next time.